Very interesting and little complicated table, but it really comes from our sources. As we know quite well, Genesis tells us in the beginning, portion Lech Lecha, about the war of the 4 kings against the 5 kings. And as you know quite well, that it was really mainly against Abraham, as in the end, so clearly shown, and Abraham managed to conquer all of them. Now, according to our rabbis, the Nachmanides, this really indicates, this is really the root of history, the wars of history. Now, amazingly, what the Nachmanides says, and also the Midrash, the Moletic says, that these 4 kings, which you see here, really in the verse which says it was a war, and the war was in the valley of the Cedars and so on, and the name of the kings, Kalaomer and so on, king of nation and so on. Then we have, interestingly, coming here, it was really Arba Melachim, 4 kings were fighting, their names are mentioned here, kings of those places which according to the Homiletic Midrash really refer to Babylon, Persia, Greeks, and Edom. Now, what is interesting, as we said, that according to this homiletic Midrash, this tells us that in future also all those nations are connected, and the end of time, definitely Messiah will come, and definitely redemption will come from all these forces. Now, amazingly, if you look into this table, you can see all those nations. You can see first here Babylon at the past. You have Persia, which is really the term used in the Bible, Persia. Today is Iran, definitely. And Babel today is Iraq, which also is so clearly they try to destroy Israel with the missiles. Then what you have here on top, you have also very interesting, you have Edom, the Edomites, you have the Palestinians, by the way, also Pleshet, and you have Syria, which no doubt have a lot of missiles, right? And aiming at Israel. Also interesting that we have here Tafshinai, this next year, 775. Now looking more into it, as we said, we have, as the Midrash says, that from all this, after all these wars, Messiah, Mashiach comes here, will come and redeem us. Then, perhaps this is really the most important verse in this table, the best meeting of Milchemet. You can see in Hebrew it's called Milchemet, the war of Gog. You have here Gog and Magog, amazingly. Gog and Magog comes in the central, and the indications of this war, the 4 against the 5, as we said, indicates to this war of Gog and Magog, that in the end of it, Messiah, Mashiach will come and redeem us. So, as we said, looking into the table, we have a lot of words, but in fact, as we said, we have all those 4 kingdoms in the past, Babel, Persia, and Greeks also appear here, Yavan, you can see Yavan, Greeks also, all of them, and those of today, which is Iran, definitely Iraq, which was finished, and definitely Syria, the Palestinians, which is really Ishmael and the Arabs. You see Ishmael coming here. Ishmael is Iran, and those nations are fortunately against Israel. You can have here even Europe, you have here Europa comes here, and Ashaf and Patach, PLO, Patach. So amazingly, looking on this table, which we said comes in Genesis, which is here, few chapters, and this is really description of the wars in Genesis Lech Lecha, which according to our sources, the Nachmanides, the Midrash, Homiletic, really indicate to our time, war of Gog and Magog, and redemption soon coming in our time.